With plans for lunar missions accelerating worldwide, the need for reliable and accurate navigation is more pressing than ever. Several organizations are developing GNSS-like systems for the Moon, but how accurate will they be for end users? In this study, we look at the key measurement errors associated with radiometric navigation systems and how they'll manifest at the Moon for currently planned systems. I'm Mark Hartigan, and in our paper, Adaptation of One-Way Radiometric Range and Range-Rate Errors to the Lunar Environment, we use terrestrial GPS as a case study to analyze errors that appear in pseudo-range and Doppler measurements from these systems, then adapt these to a lunar context. So NASA, ESA, JAXA, and the CNSA, along with their various commercial partners, are all planning lunar navigation constellations similar to terrestrial GNSS around the Moon to support future missions. These systems will allow users to navigate using only a radio receiver, providing accurate navigation in a cheaper and lighter package than prior lunar solutions. Measurement errors are well quantified for GNSS around Earth, but more perturbed orbital dynamics, communication difficulties or outages, and pre-existing international agreements or design requirements pose greater challenges around the Moon that require us to revisit these error sources for this new environment. In our paper, we used GPS to introduce the traditional error sources in these passive one-way radiometric systems. The measurement models are shown on the left, with errors depicted as time-dependent epsilons. Then, we adapt these error sources, shown in the Sankey diagram on the right, to the lunar context, deriving analytic, state-dependent, and computable onboard models for each. These models are combined into a unified expression for the user's expected pseudo-range and Doppler measurement uncertainty at any point in time. We then use these expressions to examine a few test cases like the one shown here below, performing a notional sensitivity analysis to identify the major error sources and underlying design decisions impacting end-user performance. For one, the choice of frequency standard is just as important as the satellite's navigation accuracy, and even more challenging around the Moon due to long communication outages. Early systems will likely require ultra-stable atomic clocks on board each satellite, or perhaps an intricate operations plan to maintain timing accuracy. Ultimately, the methodology and analytic expressions we provide can be used by system designers to determine compliance to requirements like the LunaNet interoperability specifications. They can also be implemented by users in real time at the Moon to better quantify their measurement uncertainty in the moment, given a few key parameters that can be broadcast by the navigation message. If this sounds interesting to you, please go take a look at our paper. Thank you.